What is up, everybody? It's your boy Toxic Boyo. Today we're going to be looking at the newest death battle. It is Iron Man versus Batman. This is, I believe, the fourth time Batman's been used, and the second time Iron Man's been used. I think Batman lost to Spider-Man, beat Captain America, which I disagree with, and lost to Black Panther. And Iron Man, I'm pretty sure, beat Lex Luthor. Now, a lot of you guys know, Death Battle has a bit of a reputation for not knowing what the hell they're talking about most of the time. Now, if we're being honest, when it comes to like a versus debate, whoever wins literally just comes down to the writer, but they always say that they're being objective and they're doing research and stuff like that. Sometimes it feels like the researchers are looking up complete nonsense. There's been times where they've gotten it right. Like, you know, Spider-Man does beat Batman, so does Black Panther. What am I thinking about? I'm actually having a hard time. Darth Vader does beat... Wait, did Darth Vader beat Doctor Doom? I actually don't remember. But they've also gotten it wrong, you know? Like, there's no way Toph beats Gara. You know? Stuff like that. And sometimes they'll get it right, but do it wrong. Like, Superman beats Goku, but not for the reasons that they said. Or Deadpool does beat Deathstroke, but not for the reasons that they said. And sometimes you could just look at a matchup. Oh, you know what else they got terribly wrong? Kakashi versus Obi-Wan. That was horrible. But yeah, sometimes you can look at the matchup and know exactly who's going to win. So that being said, I haven't seen really anything from this video yet. I haven't been spoiled or anything, but I can tell you right now, Batman's going to win. I don't really know why. I've had a lot of people talk to me about the Hellbat suit. I don't really read Batman or Justice League or anything like that anymore. I don't really read DC. So I'm not super sure what exactly the Hellbat does, but I do know one thing. It uses Bruce's life force to operate. So all Iron Man has to do is, like, survive. But then, like, here's another thing, right? Give Batman the Hellbat suit, whatever. But you should at least give Iron Man something really good that he has, like Endosim or Extremis or Extreme Biotes or Bleeding Edge, or Hulkbuster, or Thorbuster, or Phoenix Buster, or Galactus Buster, or something. Like, bro, like, whatever, let's get started. Let's go ahead and get started. Is anybody gonna tell me when to skip for the fight? No! Alright. Go ahead and find the fight, and get into it. I'm familiar enough with their Batman and Iron Man research. Here we go. Let's take a look.
Respect a man with
What's this weird, like... What's this weird, like, 1990s animated series armor that they gave Iron Man? That's kind of weird.
But Steve and Nat are really up my ass about this. Take the Watchtower offline now.
Bruce, you don't want this fight, Tony. It'll be the biggest mistake of your life.
Pretty good Batman voice.
Clark, do you read me? The Watchtower is being attacked.
Seriously, Bats? I figured out hacking in the 2nd grade. How do you think I got in here? Aside from...
I will say real quick, another thing that I've seen people say is that, like, Batman could just use an EMP on Iron Man. Those don't work. Iron Man's suits have been EMP proof since, like, the 1990s. Like, what? They're also not really made of metal anymore. Like, that's why Magneto doesn't really do anything to him. But I guess we'll see.
Really, Bruce? This stick? I thought we were grown-ups here.
Ready when you are.
So he's already in the Hellbat suit. I also want to say, before this fight gets too underway, Tony might not even be in that suit. He can control most of his suits remotely, which I don't think is something Batman can really do, especially with the Hellbat armor. He doesn't even need to be here.
Cold Hammer online pronto. Match my coordinates. I'll try to... Oh.
Alright.
What did you expect? I am Batman.
So yeah, I figured he wasn't actually going to be in
You have
there.
a suit for everything, Bats, including busting wannabe gods like you.
Yes. So I assume he's not wearing any of these either. Why is he just shopping all these Iron Man suits so easy? It's like, well, the Hellbat suit fought Darkseid and lost. Like, he didn't win that fight. I'm gonna throw up.
Had to divert some power to hacking that suit. Like I said, second grade. Friday, fire the hammer!
Sure.
No more armors, Tony. Just you and me.
He's out of suits?
Well, man to genius billionaire playboy.
He's really out of suits.
Maybe just one more. Model 58, the nano armor. Snuck it into your
Okay.
body back on the watchtower. Friday, initiate self-destruct.
Oh shit! Oh wow.
Friday, I could really use a drink.
Okay. I mean, okay. I went into this expecting to get upset, but all right. Hey, I mean, you got it right this time. Let's hear some of that reasoning.
Come on! You know if they fought naked, Batman would have beat the shit out of him.
While Batman is a character defined by his tenacity, preparedness, and utter genius, so is Tony Stark. So neither could rely on that skill set alone to pull them through.
And it shouldn't come as a surprise. Batman's standard batsuit couldn't quite hold up to the firepower of even the most basic Iron Man armors.
That's the thing, right? Like, if we're going like base Iron Man suit to base Bat suit, Batman's armor is typically built to like handle regular Gotham criminals and maybe Mr. Freeze or Bane or something like that. But like Iron Man's base suits are ready to like take on alien invasions. Like it's a completely different caliber, you know? And everybody's always like, "Well, Batman has a plan to take out the Justice League." I want to say two things about that, right? All of those plans rely on the characters having a weakness, and B, hesitation in fighting Bruce. Because if they don't hold back, like, if your plan is to use kryptonite on Superman, if he doesn't hold back, he's still going to kill you. And the other thing about that is those plans didn't even work. Like, if you read Tower of Babel or watch Justice League Doom, those plans didn't work. And I don't know for a fact that he's updated those plans since then. So, yeah, base to base, Iron Man is just fighting in a different weight class than Batman is. Also, Batman has to have a Batmobile and a Batwing and a Bat sub and all this stuff, and Iron Man's suit does all of those things. All of them.
Sure, but it isn't taking hits from a dude that can punch apart Manhattan. And despite Bats having a ton of nifty gadgets, Iron Man's armors were way more varied and powerful, with so many unique and often
Didn't even use that. It's so weird.
No way Bats could predict all of them.
With time, he could certainly figure out a plan of attack, but since Tony is just as much a genius schemer as Batman, he could do the same.
There are lots of cases where he would have won, especially with his ace.
The Justice Buster was specifically designed to face the Justice League. Many of its armaments would be ineffective against most Iron Man armors. Likewise, it could not counter the abilities of certain Iron Man suits. I don't know what that is.
The Hellbat's raw power and speed absolutely dwarfed the majority of Iron Man's arsenal, and could have killed him immediately were it not for Tony's own trump cards.
Like the Godbuster, which was definitely strong enough to contend with it. The Hellbat could take on Darkseid, but a weaker version of the Godbuster could hold its own against Celestials.
Darkseid was a being capable of threatening the multiverse with his power and moving many times faster than light, but the Celestials were capable of the same.
With an armor that strong, Tony could buy himself enough time to break out all his other tricks, like sneaking nano armors into Batman's body, phasing.
Wait, so are they saying that the Hellbat suit was able to go toe-to-toe with Darkseid, but he lost that fight, if you look it up. He lost that fight, but the Hellbat suit did get a couple shots off on Darkseid, and Darkseid scales to the Celestials, and Iron Man's Godbuster suit was able to handle the Celestials before he upgraded it, and so then he used that upgraded suit against the Hellbat suit, and it lost? So you're saying Godbuster greater than Celestials, Celestials equal to Darkseid, Darkseid greater than Hellbat, but for some reason Hellbat greater than Godbuster? That's some interesting research there. I don't think that math works.
Or just hacking his suit and shutting it off.
And with an army of armors at his beck and call, Tony could certainly hold Batman off long enough to employ those strategies. Hell, since he can control them remotely, he technically didn't even need to be there and put himself in harm's way.
And remember, the Hellbat used Batman's own life force.
The final Bat suit could in theory be used to control Tony Stark's mind, but between dealing with Mephisto and his AI backups, it was not enough to be the deciding factor.
As a battery,
I don't know what that
he
is.
needed to end the fight quick, or else his own armor would kill him first. With Tony throwing an army at him, he didn't have a good way of doing that. Tony just had way too much shit to throw at Batman, while Batman didn't have the time or options he needed to keep up.
Batman may have been a god among men, but Iron Man's wealth of gadgets.
So he's 1-3 against Marvel heroes. I can respect that. I disagree with him beating Captain America, but I mean, he lost to the ones where I think it really matters, so I'll take it. I would like to actually react to a couple more death battles. I don't really watch them all as they come out, but there are some that I've seen that make me really upset. So I would like to look at those. If you're interested in that, let me know. If not, then I won't do it. But if you enjoyed this video, then I don't know, do what you normally do, weirdo. I'll see you later.